Hey guys, welcome to A Touch of Film. Sorry I've not been very active in the last month. I've not done a video in 4 weeks. So yeah, it's just been quite chaotic with work. I have been watching a lot of films, picking up a lot of films. And yeah, it's just been really busy. But yeah, because of that, I have just got this big stack of Chinese and Hong Kong Blu-ray titles to show you guys. I think a couple of them are UK releases, but most of these are imports, and some amazing imports really. Let's start off with this first one by Mabel Chung. It is Eight Tales of Gold, starring Sylvia Chang, Sammo Hung. Now, I actually think this is Sammo Hung's best acting performance. I think he gives a standout performance as an actor, not as a martial artist. He plays this taxi driver who lives in America, but he decides to go back to China to visit his family, and there he meets his cousin Sylvia Chang, and they're sort of like cousins, but they build this relationship, this romance. It's probably, I would say this is Sammo's best performance, 100%, and it's got one of the greatest Chinese actresses, Sylvia Chang, as well, who just gives a standout performance as always. And that is Eight Tales of Gold. This is the Hong Kong release. I got to pick this up quite cheap. Next up, we have. This is an absolute phenomenal film. Peking Opera Blues. This is the Hong Kong Rescue release, directed by Tsui Hark. Tarantino put this as one of his favourite films of all time. It's got an amazing cast of Brigitte Lin. You have Cherry Chung and Sally Ye, and it is just absolutely phenomenal. It's this sort of like espionage movie where you have Brigitte Lin's father, who's like this politician, like a military type politician guy, and he's a little bit corrupt, and it's like really cool, like spy action comedy, absolutely phenomenal performances in there. Definitely worth picking up. It is one of the great Hong Kong movies, and it's just like one of Tsui Hark's best films. Next up, we have another Tsui Hark film. This is a UK release. This is Time and Tide. This stars Nicholas Tsay and Wei Bai. They're like this. Nicholas Tsay is this sort of like a bodyguard, and he builds this friendship with Wei Bai, but they're on like separate sides. But yeah, it's this real cool like bromance type film. Great action in there. I think it's Tsui Hark's most awarded film. I think. Yeah, really surprised when this got a release in the UK, because it hasn't got many other great releases. Released by Eureka. Definitely worth picking up. Next up, we have this I was looking forward to for ages. It is The Basher Box. It's a US release. It has 2 movies in there. You have Awaken Punch, Lung Sang Fong's acclaimed movie with Henry Yu Yang, and Jackie Chan has a really cool cameo in this. He's Awaken Punch is about this fighter who goes around helping people, like businesses which are getting like protection rackets are going in and attacking them, and he's like defending all these people. You also have another film on here. You've got The Prodigal Boxer, which is directed by Yang Ming Tsai, and it's Fei Mong in there. Absolutely brilliant revenge film about this young martial artist. His father's killed, and by a rival martial arts gang, and yeah, he just goes out for revenge. Brilliant movie. Next up, another Hong Kong rescue release. This is Police Story 3, Super Cop. This was the last film Maggie Cheung appeared in of the Police Story series. And this time you've got Michelle Yeoh in there, who just gives... she's phenomenal. She's like one of the best action stars, and she does some amazing stunts in here. In fact, I think she completely overshadows Jackie Chan in this movie. Just brilliant performance she gives, and some amazing action scenes. But one of my favourite of the Police Story series. Next up, UK release from Eureka. We have One Armed Boxer. Jimmy Wang Yu directs and stars in this. Most people know him from the One Armed Swordsman. He has got quite a prolific career. I mean, he started off with Shaw Brothers, then moved to with Raymond Chow, and then now he's still alive and he's still making amazing films. He's like doing indie films in Taiwan. One film of his recent, which I absolutely love, is Soul. I think it's an amazing, like, cool, like, dark thriller horror movie. Definitely worth picking up, guys. I really love that movie. Very different from any of this. He's a great martial art. He was a great martial artist. This has got some real cool fight scenes in there. You got like all these guys with different like martial art styles, like Thai boxing. You've got samurai. You've got this guy who does yoga as well, which is pretty racist, but yeah, he's completely like blacked up. It's just so inappropriate, but a fun movie nonetheless. Real good martial arts flick, worth picking up before it goes out of print. Next up, we have another UK release. We have Snake in the Eagle's Shadow. This is a cool Jackie Chan flick, directed by Yuen Woo-ping. Yuen Woo-ping just made some amazing martial arts movies, and we got the Old Dirty in there, who trains Jackie Chan. Look at that artwork as well. That's just really cool. He trains him. It's very much like a Karate Kid type film. Jackie Chan is bullied throughout the film, and he's part of this kung fu sort of class, clan, school, and another rival one comes in and starts attacking them, and he trains with the Old Dirty and becomes like a great martial artist. Next up we have a great Taylor Wong movie. It is Triads, the Inside Story, with Chow Yun-fat in there. Yeah, this is just a really cool movie. Chow Yun-fat, his father's like the head of these triads, and he is murdered by another like gang, and he moves over back to Hong Kong and sort of like takes over, even though he's not really into crime. He tries to clean up the organisation at the same time, as well as getting revenge, but in a more peaceful way. Really great performance by Chow Yun-fat in this. Next up, one of my favourite pickups of the year. This came out last year. I didn't even know it came out last year until I saw a video on demand screening of it. It is My Heart is an Eternal Rose. Is That Eternal Rose? This is directed by Patrick Tam. Great cast. Kenny B, Joey Wong, Tony Leung, and I hadn't seen this for a long time now. This was the first Tony Leung film I ever saw, and before that I knew it was Tony Leung. I only saw it because it had Gordon Liu in it. Gordon Liu wears a wig throughout the film, and then it gets taken off. It's even though there's nothing really to do with the film, but yeah, great performances in this. Kenny B's character gets stuck in trouble because he helps his like uncle out with helping this guy immigrate over to the mainland, or is it to Hong Kong? I think it's moving to Hong Kong, and he gets killed at the same time at that time by a dodgy cop, and he goes on the run. And he's in love with Joey Wong's character, who, you know, he can't see her, but Tony Leung's character is involved. It's like this romantic love triangle, but Christopher Dorr does the cinematography in this, and it's absolutely brilliant. Patrick Tam directs a great film here. Next up we have Zhang Woo's Hidden Men. Been meaning to pick this up for a while. Great action movie. It's sort of like in his Let the Bullets Fly type style. Zhang Woo's he's like one of the biggest superstars, isn't he, in China? And as a actor and director, I mean, he was in Rogue One. Really underused in that, but this is just a really cool action espionage flick, and yeah, a lot of fun. This movie, I highly recommend picking this up. It'll probably get put on streaming at some point. Next up, we have a film that's getting a UK release, but I saw this so cheap and I couldn't say no. It is Johnny To's PTU, starring Simon Yam and Lam Suet. Lam Suet is a police officer who loses his gun one night, and he's a detective. Simon Yam is like a captain of a uniformed unit, and they help him find his gun. He's got like till midnight to find it, so it's all set on one night, whilst a triad boss's son has been murdered. Everyone's trying to get revenge. There's just so much going on in this, and it's just, yeah, a really good crime thriller. Johnny To is the king of crime thrillers, and this is just a fun, entertaining movie, and quite suspenseful as well. So that is PTU. Next up, this is from Blue Fans. Now, this is the only Chinese release that I was missing. It is a grail, very extremely rare, but I got it so cheap, and yeah, it is just in amazing condition. A steelbook of this amazing edition. It is Farewell My Concubine, directed by Chen Kai-gu. Just, yeah, an amazing drama film. You got Leslie Cheung in there, Gong Li, Shang Fei Yi, and it's about this like acting troupe with Leslie Cheung and Shang Fei Yi, and you see this transition of the environment they live in China, as well as their relationship moving in different directions with Feng Yi's relationship with Gong Li's character, sort of coming in, and a bit of jealousy. It's absolutely beautiful film. Gong Li and Leslie Cheung both give phenomenal performances in this. Next up, guys, we have Back to Back, Face to Face. This is released by Diskino, part of, I think it's the World Cinema Library WCL series. This is like a black comedy, satirical look at Chinese politics, the bureaucracy, the cronyism, where you have this guy, local politician, who's trying to get a role in local government. At the same time, he's got a lot of difficulty getting it, and his dad is trying to get him and his wife to have another child, with laws that only allow you to have one child. Yeah, a brilliant comedy. Well, a dark comedy from the same makers of the Black Cannon Incident, which I absolutely loved, which is Zhang Jinhuang and Ya Zhao Yang, two amazing directors that made that, and they made this as well. And this is just a fantastic release. Look how chunky that is. The booklets aren't English friendly, but the special features are. they only released 800 of them, and it's this is 525. Fully like region free, English subs, just an amazing release. One of my favourite releases of the year so far. So yeah guys, that is my huge Chinese and Hong Kong Blu-ray update. Look at that, that is just huge. Most of these are imports, but they're easy to get, apart from the last two titles, I would say. I mean, PTU is getting a UK release, so worth picking up, guys. And yeah, if you've seen any of these films, comment below, let me know what you think. Click like, hit that subscribe button. Until the next video, guys, I'm hoping to do a movie review in the next couple of days, and go through some Korean movies and do a Korean Blu-ray update as well. So yeah guys, I hope you're enjoying the weather in the UK, enjoying the start of summer. Till then guys, take it easy.